How's it going, my dudes? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to take a look at several water teams. In fact, I'm going to be pitting myself up against several others, to showcase the kind of DPS that our teams can do against the Golem Advanced and potentially even the Golem EX. So I hope after watching this video, you know what to do about your water team and what kind of strategy you're going to go with. So you've just seen the two teams that I'm going to be using throughout this video. But don't worry, I'm not going to take too much time to explain everything. Whatever that you need to know, I've already done so in the previous video. So I'm just going to show you one round of my team against these two others. And afterwards, I'm just going to cut straight to the chase and show you our DPS versus what are the teams that we are using. So the summary of this video is that teams that rely on power flips are incredibly RNG focused. To be honest, if your RNG is not good, the run that you're going to do is probably not going to be very good as well. Your DPS is highly hindered by the amount of combos that you can land. So it's really dependent on the luck of the draw and how frequently you're able to bounce off the boss and bounce off the minions that the boss summons. So if you're not able to maintain that combo, unfortunately a power flip team is not going to be strong. So from this video here, you will see that one of the players over here, Clumsy, he is going to do an insane amount of damage to the boss. However, on repeated trials after this run, you will see that his DPS actually falls off. That's because his team is power flip and the DPS is unfortunately very inconsistent. So the team that he's running with, you can rewind and check it out, but he's running Alice and Sonya as the primary focus and a lot of high-tiered units like Viron, Faf, Rain, and Liesel. So that's the end of this run. Let's take a look at the score really quick over here. And I will show you the power of consistency. But please take note that I'm not trashing any builds over here. And as you can see, Powerflip clearly excels over here. Now we are going to take a few more runs, but I'm going to skip the entire fighting scene. If you want to look at the fights, you can go all the way to the back. I'll put a pin on where the ANNEX is. And you can take a look at all the runs, uncensored and uncut. So over here, Clumsy is going to use a different team. How do I know? Because I can look into the future. Okay, I'm going to share a few things that a lot of you may disagree with. I'll be giving my opinion on power flip teams in general. So my belief of a power flip team is that it's highly reliant on RNG and it is not consistent. So you're going to have some runs where your luck is really way up there and you're going to drop level 3 power flips consistently all the time, and then you're going to feel good because your numbers are going to be high and you're going to think that you actually contributed a lot. And that's great. I mean, that is the truth, especially for bruiser power flips. If your damage is insane, that means that you actually did a lot of damage to the boss. Well, at least potentially, unless you wasted all the power flips on ads. But okay, so here's the thing about skill damage comps, right? I feel like it's more like a clock. So it goes in a cycle, and the longer the clock runs, the more powerful it gets, because a lot of your skill damage based builds are directly linked to a lot of armaments, a lot of abilities, and a lot of weapon cores that just scale over time. So like the more you use the skill, the more powerful they get. And because it's running like a clock, it's very consistent, very predictable, and extremely reliable. So as I was talking, you could see the leaderboards where when I was using my skill damage team, I was actually doing pretty well consistently. But as soon as I swapped over to the power flip team over here, starring Alice, Sharon, Viron, all the typical good stuff on a power flip team, the results are just not there. And the thing is, unlike a fire multi-ball power flip team, that actually has a lot of opportunity to build power flip because of combo stacking, water power flip team just seems to be lacking in that sector. But that's just my opinion, and this is why you don't see me cover water power flip teams. I just haven't really found a good way to use them and haven't really found a good way to make them reliable, at least with the current units that we have. This will probably change a lot in the future when Cypher comes in, and water resistance down is a huge thing for power flip. So that's my take, and these are the damage comparisons. So what water team are you using and how good is it? Let me know down in the comments below. Enjoy the rest of the video. This has been free to play, by the way, and as always, I will see you in the next video.